Alright. I'm going to roll this thing straight into the runway, and I'm just going to give it max power straight away. If it'll turn, nope. Just going to spiral around. Oh, yeah, fuck it. Well, at least it's pointing in the right direction.
G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to IL2, Battle of Stalingrad with Mags. So today we're going to be looking at a video that I actually recorded a little while ago and completely forgot I had. This is myself and SemperMortem flying out on the Wings of Liberty server. We are flying out in the Peshkas, and we're going to bomb a German railway station. Now, this particular battle plays out on a fresh restart of the Wings of Liberty server, so the map is completely new, no targets have been bombed. This is our first flyout. Now, our plan was to fly down the southern part of the map, cut in north and hit this railway station, which is actually very close to the German runways, and what will be the largest and possibly the most difficult bombing target to take out later in the game, when it's heavily defended by air defences and fighters that are covering the area. If we can eliminate it fast, that puts the majority of the German bombing targets on the German-Russian border, which makes them far easier to take out. Now, one of the reasons I want to show this particular video off now, even though it is a little dated, it was recorded over a month ago, is because me and Semper don't make it home. I see this pop up in my comment sections fairly regularly, especially after putting up a sim battle. People saying how they would love to do simulation flyouts, but they just don't feel like they're good enough, or when they try they get shot down. Everybody gets shot down. It doesn't matter how good a pilot you are, once you step up to sim level content, you will get shot down, and it will happen regularly, even amongst the best pilots that you will find. The reason is, you just, from a cockpit perspective, you just cannot maintain situational awareness on everything that is going on around you at once. And if you are distracted by one thing, it is very easy for something else to just come up and pop you at the last minute. This is why I regularly fly out with people like Semper or Grievous when I'm flying out on things like the Wings of Liberty server in full sim multiplayer. When we fly out in teams, I'm looking for what they can't see, they're looking for what I can't see, and we support one another. This is actually why, in real life, fighter pilots generally flew in minimal groups of 2. But even then, sometimes you just don't get everything. And that's what happened in this battle. So, as I said, this is me and Semper. We're flying the Peshkas. We're going to bomb a German railway station. This is Wings of Liberty server. Now, a couple of things to just quickly cover before I go. I'm sure it's going to pop up in the comments. Why bother trying to bring the planes back at all in a simulation? You know, you can just respawn and bring out a new one. The way the respawn system works on the Wings of Liberty server for IL2 Battle of Stalingrad is each runway is assigned a certain number of aircraft. Every time you take an aircraft out, that number goes down. If you manage to return the aircraft to the runway after a flyout, the aircraft goes back into the pool for that runway. If you don't, that aircraft is gone forever. There is a mechanic where you will get additional respawns at a runway after a period of time, but it is entirely possible, if enough people fly out and very quickly get shot down or crash, for you to run a runway out of aircraft. Now, the second thing to note, this is a live comms battle, and I am known for the odd slip of rather unpleasant language. So just keep that in mind when you're watching it. Not safe for work should apply from this point on. I don't think I go too bad in this particular flyout, but put it up just in case. Anyways, let's flick over to the core of the battle. I hope you enjoy.
Sneaking up there.
Hmm?
Getting in nice and close there. So that looks really good, actually. Right. Almost on target. Railway line runs away. Yeah, I see it almost dead ahead. White building. Just slightly to the right of the curve in the wind, the river right ahead of us. Behind the trees.
Okay.
I think that's it, or at least one of them. Railway line there. You see it?
Yep. And a breakout formation. I'll let you take the first strike, and I'll polish up whatever's left.
You make the first pass. I'm actually just having a look through. It's a road. Yeah, there's a white building and there's a compound up the end.
Just gonna bomb tunnel line.
Yep. Alright. Heading around right, I'm going to line up, go straight down the railway. So what's your first target? You went through the compound?
No, I hit the railway station building and some targets slightly further on from it. The main compound is intact.
Beautiful, I'll hit the compound then. Ah, yep, I see your smoke.
Engage that anti-aircraft gun.
Roger. Cool. So I'm watching the tracer fire. All hell just broke loose now.
Got engine damage.
Yeah, roger, time to leave anyway. Won't take long before they got fighters here now. Whoa. Peshka, what are you doing? Oh, going for the compound. Bombs away, bombs away. Great. Looks like they clipped my right fuel tank, so I'm leaving a nice white trail in the sky. Let's see how many targets I got. I only got 8. Oh, that's disappointing. Are you still being engaged with the AAA?
Yeah, it's just...
We may have a fighter over here.
Really? Where are you going? That's me.
Getting back in the railway line. That was you? Oh, okay.
You just flew over me, yeah. Just turn around and leave. You're dropping a lot of material there.
Yeah. Yeah, this plane is just feeling funny. Something else has been damaged. That wasn't comfortable. Alright. Yeah, so tracer fire coming in. Alright, I'm going to go manual pilot. Put it on the deck the whole way back. Pressures seem to be good.
There's a pressure gauge.
Oh, I mean like the engine. I'm just checking to make sure the engines aren't damaged.
Yeah, where are the pressure gauges? They're the second row of dials on the right. Yeah, I figured so much.
Yeah.
100 and something
everything
out
on the
there.
right hand side is engine related.
Well, the two engines match each other in settings, so I'm okay despite one saying it's damaged.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm looking at. I can't read half the gauges, but they're all matching one another, so that's fine. And temperatures are good. And fuel tanks are down to about half, and I'm pissing fuel out. You still strafing, or are you bugged out?
I'm behind you. I'm coming up behind you now.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to put it down low. Where are we at? Yeah, if I continue down about 112, it should take us right back to the runway. 112 to 115.
Straight some of the ground targets ahead.
Yeah, it's probably not such a bad idea. I mean, they're there.
Catch up with you. Plus, because I've got flaps aboard.
Oh, you still have flaps out?
Yeah, I used them to help me out of the strafing run.
Maintain 103 at the moment, 102, 103 to come in on those German ground targets.
So, back to the post-commentary for just a moment. So the reason why the short chatter and rather broken chatter during this entire battle is entirely because me and Semper are concentrating. We know we were attacking a railway station that is heavily behind German lines. We know the second we bombed that railway station, every German player on the map was notified of the fact that the railway station was attacked. So there is a minimum number of usually 2 to 3 fighters that will diverge off to try and find who bombed that station. Because there's obviously something out there with bombs. Bombers are fairly easy kills if you're a competent fighter pilot. And this is also the reason that me and Semper are flying incredibly low to the ground at the moment. AAA has blown holes in both of our fuel tanks. We're both bleeding materials and leaving a very visible trail. Flying at extreme low altitude minimises the chances of that trail being detected by fighters, as the smoke will blur into the ground textures, the trees and everything else. It makes it very hard to see unless you've got a really sharp eye for it. It's the best you can do. The fact that the German convoy or the German tank platoon just happens to be between us and our runway is a bonus. We're just going to fly straight over the area, take out whatever we happen to see that is in our direct path as we pass over, but we're not going to be turning back. The goal is to head straight for our runway and get these things back on the ground. We're not entirely sure how quickly the fuel is leaking out. There is no real timer or anything inside of IL2. You have to look at guesswork. Considering that I took off with a full load of fuel on this aircraft and I had lost over half of it by the time I took the damage to the wing, I would say I'm bleeding fuel at a fairly high rate. I suspect I've probably only got maybe 10 to 15 minutes worth of flight time maximum. So I have to get this thing on the ground now, considering there's about 10 minutes of flight time for me to make it back to my runway. Anyways, time to return back to the live comms.
back.
My turret's going. I'm being engaged.
Roger.
Why is my top turret not fucking doing anything?
Going to auto level for a second. Oh no, not that.
Where are you?
Look for my white smoke. I'm trying to
Back
bring
off
it in
so I
underneath me.
can back me up. Oh, I'm getting ripped up. I don't think my top turret's actually engaging anything. Oh yeah, it is now.
Alright, I've got control. You got smoke out both sides, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that.
There's another one. Oh god, I'm on fire. Fuck off, be careful. Done right at you.
Yeah.
I'm about to burn down.
Yeah, I'm looking, I can't see him, he's below my line of sight.
Please burn out. That'll be funny.
Come on, show. Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Alright. Putting me on those gunners is a bad idea.
You got him!
I got him?
Yeah!
Okay, I thought I missed.
I like how apparently I'm destroyed, but I'm just carrying on flying with this flaming wing.
Oh, yeah, hang on. Split throttles.
So I've got one engine dead on one side, the other side, the wing's on fire, but the engine's still running. My wing is literally a fireball. I don't know why I'm still flying.
Radiators open.
Oh,
up.
I just blew up. I just literally disintegrated.
Oh, shit. Yeah, engine 1 is... Back the mixture off just a little. Yeah, I've just had to split the throttles and I had to back off on number 1. I don't think I'm going to be strafing anything. That fuckwolf did some fucking horrendous shit.
Got 1 and 9, he's just literally flown over my corpse, heading your direction.
Oh god, great. I guess.
Just keep flying back to base.
No,
Just see what you
I'm out.
Hey,
No, the engine's failed on the way in.
Unfortunately, in the end, the damage proved to be too much, and when the left-hand engine failed, it caused a torque change inside of the aircraft, which turned it off center while I was sitting in the gun turret. Funnily enough, even if I'd been at the controls of the aircraft at the time, I likely wouldn't have been able to correct that, as the damage to the aircraft was just too severe. And even if I had managed to correct it, as you just saw, another 190 was coming through, so it was only a matter of seconds before I went down anyway. Sometimes it doesn't matter how well you fly, it doesn't matter how well you set up, it doesn't matter how well you plan, you are going to get taken out, and that was the case in this one. We did what we could do. We managed to critically damage the railway station, making it much easier for our forces to deal with at a later time, and we did our best to bring the birds home. Now, while we didn't make it back, we did take out a couple of German fighters for their efforts on the way home. Getting shot down can be a little discouraging for new pilots, but an important thing to remember is in any situation, the best you can do is the best you can do. There's no need to stress about it. It happens to everybody. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed the video. Click like if you do, subscribe if you want to see more. Fly smart, fly safe, and I'll catch you in the skies.